Trains and buses, games and songs, come join us and sing along. Transit Tots is where I'll be, the coolest place in NYC. Welcome to Transit Tots.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Transit Tots. My name is Dana, and I work at the New York Transit Museum, a museum in Brooklyn, New York, where we talk about all things transit and how we get from place to place. Now, every week for Transit Tots, we like to sing the hello song to get to know how we're feeling. So, how are you feeling right now? I think I'm feeling bright. So, today, we are going to sing the hello song about feeling bright, which means feeling kind of sunny and happy. And we're going to sing the hello song on the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm bright, my smile lights up a room. All right, are you ready for round 2? We're gonna sing on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm bright, my smile lights up a room. Beautiful, nice job. And I think that feeling is very appropriate for today because we are going to be exploring light art in the subway. But before we get to that, we should probably know the difference between light and dark. Here's a picture of some sandhogs in a tunnel. Do you think it is light or dark in this tunnel? It's dark, meaning it's hard to see. It's often dark in places where the sunshine can't get in. Here's a picture of the inside of a train car. Do you think it is light or dark in this train? It's light, meaning it's easy to see. There are windows on this train, letting a lot of bright sunshine in. All right, let's test our knowledge. Here we have a picture that has both light and dark parts. Point to the part of the picture that is dark. Point to the part of the picture that is light. This is the part of the picture that is dark because a tunnel is blocking sunlight. This is the part of the picture that is bright because the tunnel is not blocking the sun. Now that we know the difference between light and dark, let's take a look at some light art in the subway. Here's a picture of Leo Villarreal's artwork, Hive, at Bleecker Street. It uses repeated hexagon shapes. Hexagons are shapes with 6 sides. Let's count the sides on this hexagon together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-sided hexagons are put together in this artwork to look like a beehive. There are lights in these hexagons that move around like little bees buzzing. The lights also move in a fast way, kind of like how passengers in trains move fast through subway tunnels. Take a moment to look at the pretty dancing colors. Let's take a look at some more light art. Here we see part of the artwork Signal by Mel Chin and Peter Jemison. This art is at the Broadway Lafayette station. The sculpture is made to look like a tiny fire and lights up when a train is arriving. Let's look at 2 pictures of the artwork Signal. Which picture shows the artwork lit up? Point to the picture that you think is lit up. Point to the picture you think is dark. This is the picture that shows the artwork lit up to tell passengers that trains are arriving. This is the picture with the dark sculpture, which means there are no trains coming into the station at that time. Now that we've learned about light art in the subways, let's make our own. We are going to make shadow art. A shadow is a dark area created when something gets in the way of light. Here is a picture with a shadow in it. Can you point to the shadow? The shadow is right here, and the light from the sun is blocked by the kid standing here. For this shadow art project, we will need to gather some materials. We will need a cardboard tube, a rubber band, paper, scissors, plastic wrap, and a flashlight. Many of these materials can be swapped if you do not have them. I didn't have plastic wrap, so I used a see-through plastic bag. I used a flashlight app on my phone instead of a real flashlight too. You can cut out the bottom of a paper cup instead of using a cardboard tube. You can use a hair tie instead of a rubber band. And if you don't have much paper, you can use a black marker. Pause for a moment to gather what you need. To begin, take out your cardboard tube and plastic wrap. Cut out a piece of plastic wrap that is just a little bit bigger than the end of your cardboard tube. Then, take your plastic wrap and lay it over one end of the tube. Take out your rubber band and pull the plastic wrap down tightly against the edges of the tube. Wrap the rubber band around both plastic wrap and tube. Grab a piece of paper and draw a bunch of small shapes. Practice your shapes, making circles, triangles, squares, even stars and hearts. Try to draw these shapes smaller than the end of your tube. Once you've drawn a bunch of shapes, cut them out using your scissors. Grab your tape and attach one of the shapes to the top of your tube on the plastic wrap. Let's test out what you've made. Take your flashlight and shine it through the cardboard tube. You should see a shadow in the shape you made. Try swapping out that shape with other shapes and see how the shadow changes. Move closer or farther away from the wall to see how the light changes. If you don't have a lot of paper at home, that's okay. You can actually draw on the plastic wrap using a marker, and it has the same effect. Cut out multiple sheets of plastic wrap and draw a different shape on each of them to test out different effects. You can even use different color markers. There you have it. You've now made light art inspired by the light art of Leo Villarreal and Mel Chin and Peter Jemison. I encourage you to test out your art in a dark room or at nighttime for the best light effects. That is the end of today's Transit Tots. Today, we explored light art in the subways. We learned about the difference between light and dark. We explored shadows, and we made our own shadow art. I encourage you to grab a flashlight and see what cool shadows come up when you use your flashlight at night. It might inspire you to make more light art. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Transit Tots, and I hope to see you at more in the future. Goodbye.
Trains and buses, games and songs, come join us